Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session.
Good morning, familia. Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, live on a Thursday, last day of the week for me. Ready to look at the market and look at trading opportunities, familia. Ready to make some money. What's up? I'm still under the weather, but we are here. We are here as every day. We always show up. All right, so I am going to look at NAS. NAS is going to be opening bell in the next 4 minutes. I got a lot of messages coming through. Sorry. But again, we're going to repeat the same thing that we're doing. Very simple. Always reading price action. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this was yesterday. Oh, right on the spot. Right on the spot. Exactly how we predicted things. But liquidity hasn't been clear. I'm going to eliminate some of this stuff so we can start fresh. We got 4 minutes. Remove 4 drives. Okay. We got 4 minutes, familia. We got 4 minutes, and you guys will see how quick we can do a TA in 4 minutes. It's very simple. We don't have to go crazy. Asia started here. Liquidity hasn't been taken out at all. Market is moving up. Targeting previous day's closing price. Sorry. Previous market's highest point. Sorry, my mind just got blind. I was looking at this line here, but this will be the target. That's why I'm saying this will be the target. The previous day closing price at the end of the day for intraday. So I want to see. Yeah, there's already a reaction. That's 88% there. So that's why you guys are seeing this market coming down a little bit. But I want to see if the market is going to come and target this element here. Let me get ready my broker right away. So this is what I want you guys to see quickly. Hello, Rochelle. Hello, Renee. Hello, everyone. I want you guys to see this, okay? How liquidity hasn't been taken out at all. Not the liquidity on the highest point or lower point. This liquidity that was built here. Okay? No fundamentals for today. Tomorrow is CPI. So yeah. This market has to come down at least to the previous day closing price. So 1, 2, this is a key point here. And that will be the nearest confirmation. You might see the price coming down here and then coming down here again. If the price decides to move up and create another high, which I honestly don't think it will. But again, I'm not the market maker. I'm just reading price action here and understanding where things can move before we go into the direction that it's supposed to go. But in case that the market decides to wipe everybody out in this entire area, the next target, I'm telling you, family, the next target should be around here somewhere in this neighborhood there. If it doesn't come here first. Now, if it does come here first, then for an intraday, it will give continuation to the upside. Okay? So let's pay close attention to this because we got 1 minute for the market to open. Oh my God, and I don't even have my broker ready. What's up with you, Luisito? Oh my God, I'm gonna miss out. Come on, quickly, quickly. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, and boom. Oh boy. Here we go. I am missing out on this. No, not yet. Not yet. 9. Alright, so I am going to sell the market and let's see how it's going to go. Alright. Let me turn off this indicator here. I don't need it. But it did come rapidly to the downside. Oh boy. There you go, familia. Already broke the structure. Now, if it does, then move to the downside first. It will come even higher, like really, really high. Okay? Let's see what's gonna happen. Yep. Placing a sell. Yep. Yep. I am deep in profits right now. Ah, come on. It took me out, but I'm gonna go back in again if on a pullback only. You need to watch how deep it goes because I'm telling you, familia, it's just gonna clear the liquidity that it was built here. If it found trailing stops here, this is trailing stop being cleared out. You see this here, how it reacted to it? The next one will be around here. If it finds a strong stop losses, it will push to the upside really, really, really far. That will give continuity to the price, and again, it will probably be taking out previous day highest point. And again, this is New York yesterday here. For intra, it's gonna be targeting this on the very end. But all we need to watch is how it's gonna grab liquidity down to the bottom. As we know, we are doing a flat correction in terms of Elliott waves. We are not breaking this whole entire session, this entire area here. So the truth is top, bottom, right? We are in the premium area. Let's see, top, bottom of that range. Oof, but we have so much room to move. It's not even a joke. Look at that. All of this, it is truly a flat there. This here is a flat from here all the way there. You can call it a complex correction, but it's a combination of many type of corrections happening between here and here. The beauty of it is that once you detect what kind of pattern is doing, you can just follow it and make some money, right? I'm out of the transaction. Oh boy, here we go. I'm still very sick under the weather. I need to get better. I'm going to Mexico on Sunday. And I don't want to be like this. Because that weather, that humid weather there is just going to destroy me. Oh boy. And it's idling now. Oh boy. Come on, Nas. It's idling. So it's not coming with pressure to the downside. Let's see if it's gonna. I'm gonna turn this indicator back again so you can see the initial balance, how is it expanding. This is the initial balance. These two white lines here. It's probably the first 15 minutes of the market. It's gonna set a higher point and a lower point. That's the initial balance, and that from that point, all you need to do is wait which one of the two sides is gonna break. Okay, you see how it's coming back down? It's coming back down. Oh boy. Just be careful, familia. The market has started with some extreme manipulation, and it's going to just engage a lot of buyers and sellers. Oh, very good. So Rene made 230 bucks. That's good. That's good, brother. Made just $47, and I'm trading one contract on a very small account, 50K. I got out. I'm waiting for another opportunity, but again, this is where liquidity is sitting. And okay, how can you do that, Lucito? How do you know that? Just visualize it. What the heck is this thing? Oh boy. My head is so fuzzy. I can't even like look well. Okay, so you guys can see that. All right. Honestly, that's why the line chart is so cool to use. I love the line chart. I love the line chart for that reason. Just simplify things. I want to show you guys here quickly. Line chart. You see? I don't have to do all that crazy stuff. Oh boy, I want to sneeze bad. Oh, shoot me. Oh yeah. I want to sneeze so bad. Sorry. I know this is live. I'm just really sick. But the line chart is just too easy to use, and people like underestimate this so bad. I love it because you just simplify things. So, anyways, I'm gonna put it here using the line chart. Okay, here, here, and here. All right. So basically, if you start all the way from the bottom from here, your next area where you're going to be moving the stop losses are going to be around here. So you got to trace that back. All these areas is liquidity. The question is going to give continuity to go into the trend, or is it going to wipe out everybody before coming to the upside? Remember, this highest point should be the target or close to it. A lot of people will interpret like liquidity sitting on top of previous day market price. No, you got to read what happened here. You think if you open a transaction, remember these are transactions. If you open a transaction here, you think you're gonna leave your stop loss there when you're getting all this profit? You're gonna be trailing this entire thing. So the stop losses that you thought they were here, they're no longer here. So there's a high probability that if the market goes and break this point here, there might be some. Okay, I'm not gonna say no, there might be some, but there's a high probability that it will just continue pushing to the upside because this entire thing has been drained already. Rene says the market clearly undecided. Correct. It's not going anywhere. But you see how you can use a line chart, and people are just stuck to candles. That's the standard. That's the truth. It's the standard. But real traders can trade anything if we know what it is. I don't know what is going on with my body, but every time I'm here in the morning, I'm getting fever right away. And my body's just like burning right now. This is getting out of hand. This is Thursday. I've been like this since Sunday. Usually lasts like 3 days. Let me turn on the precision fair value gaps. Oh my god, it's coming back down. That just, and I'm going to go to the 1 minute time frame. I want to see more details into this. Okay, we know where the market wants to go. It's just a matter of giving it to us. Wait a minute. This is actually getting scary here. Hold on. Oh man. Ah. I'm a human person for me. I get sick, I scream, I laugh, I love, just like everybody out there. I'm a regular person, familia. And I am doing this live with you guys here. There you go, familia. I'm giving you my bias. I'm telling you what liquidity is and I'm showing it to you. Right? Liquidity here was already taken out in this point here. That was the reaction to the upside. If things are not flowing to the upside again, it's going to come to the target of the previous day closing price. Okay? We are in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend. The question is, how far can it go? If he finds what he wants here, then the sky is the limit. Like, the sky is the limit. And don't think it's gonna come here and just be like, oh yeah, look, previous day closing price. It's just gonna turn right here and then it's gonna go down. Be careful how you read this. Be careful how you read this. It's not always the case. That's where there's people that only stick to one thing and that's all they do. And then because they're not reading price action. Somebody on the internet on I don't know, Instagram or whatever, YouTube, that have no educations. That person just heard it from another guy. That heard it from another guy. That heard it from another guy. You know, and they came to, you know, their lab saying, oh well, I know 4 guys that are doing this, so it should work for me. But if you don't know how to read the market, you're gonna be in trouble, my friend. Liquidity, it is true, it sits below and over sessions high and low. But if you don't know how to read the market, you don't know if there's anything there. You can't interpret what is there or not. Right? There will be situations where, yeah, this thing has not been taken out at all, and it will come and take it out and push down. Right? Remember what I mentioned before, the market is always conditioning you a lot. Always conditioning you. Always conditioning you for the next trade. Because they know it's going to give you 3, but they only need to hit you 1 time to wipe your account. Okay. Doctor visit, Luis. Yeah, I think I'm going to be going to. Thing is, if it's just a regular cold, you need to understand the health system here in Canada. Like when you go to a walk-in clinic, you literally have to sit there for 4 hours. Literally, you go, they start clocking with a chronometer. 4 hours. For them to tell you take a Tylenol. Unless it's something like really, really, really bad, like I need I don't know, antibiotics or something like that, yes, I will go. But something that I can just go over the counter and do it, like I'm taking medicine, right? But it's really not doing much, which is concerning. And I go a lot, like up and down. Just like the charts. My health, it looks like NASDAQ. It is truly a dog doodle show. It is not doing much. It's gonna come to the target. I mean, it seems that it's gonna come to the target. Anybody has questions, please always ask questions. Write it in the chat. Write it in the chat, familia. Don't be afraid. This is your time to shine. I know they're 20 seconds behind, but hey, we're here. I came a little bit early. I usually come at 10:30, but I was in bed, like just going around and, you know, trying to get myself aligned, and I just can't do it in bed, so I had to get up. I can't do it, familia. I can't do it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. This is life. 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 Okay, yeah. Let's go. Hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go. This is live. You gotta read the market. If you don't know how to read the market, game over. Game over. Familia. There you go. Are you back at full race or small contracts? Judge, give it a good guess. Based on what do you know how I trade? What do you think I am doing here? Right? It got to our target, right? It got to our target already. It got to our target. I put it right there. And when I put that circle familia, it's like, that's where it's going. Small, correct. Josh, you are correct. If you are against the trend, go a step lot. If you're going with the trend, go full risk on it. Because you have a high probability that the market is going to come really, really hard, you know, with the trend. But familia, once more, proof. Proving you guys that we got the sauce. Once more, familia, once more. Where is the market right now? Where is the market going? Where are things right now? I am not a wizard. I'm just a regular guy who's sick on the internet, live. But I am willing to show you this. Every single day I show up. So if I do it, why don't you make the effort to show up and win with us? And just win. Every single day. No questions asked. If you're sick, what do? Boss, I can't go to work. I gotta take a day off. I can't go to work. Hand the phone, you go in bed, watch Netflix entire day. You're not doing anything because your brain cannot process. The truth is you need to rest, not from your flu. You need to rest from work. Most people, when they're sick, they get happy because they can get to cold work and say, I'm sick. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But when you're not in that situation and you have control of your life, you can decide if you want to sit on your office and make money or not. Hey, I could truly just stay watching Netflix for the rest of my life if I want to. But I don't want that. That's not who I am. I make straight choices that I can make a change. I can help people. So why not? That has more value to me than any job in the world. So I show up. So if I'm sick and I show up, why you're not here right now? Live. Because I know a lot of people might see this in the recording and be like, oh, okay, this guy got something. But I'm telling you, you gotta come and show up. Don't quit on your dreams, my friend. I didn't. And by not quitting on my dreams, I can do this every day and see it happening every single day. Do you guys see it? Like I'm showing up and doing all these TAs every morning with you guys. I did this in 4 minutes, 4 minutes before the market opened. Every day is the same thing. It doesn't go away from it. Use your Elliott waves as your roadmap. Read price action inside of it. Understand liquidity. Understand like all this like support resistance, all that BS that is around the market. It is valid, but these are just complement to what you really need to do with the market. Okay? There's people out there that are making things extremely simple. They just throw a rectangle on the screen, they throw a few arrows, and they say, if the market touches this point, it's going to go up. If it touches this point, it's going to go down. You decide what to do. And these are people that have like 1,000 views a day. Literally. You go out there, they will have 1,000 views a day. Because it's simple. People believe it's simple. But then when they hit their stop losses, they're burning accounts. They see that it's not that simple, right? I'm showing you guys with details how the market works, so you don't fall into that thing that I just mentioned, and you can understand everything and win every single day. It's not too hard. I promise you. You just got to show up. Look at that. You just have to show up every single day, and you'll get it. You will get it. Josh is a pretty good example. He confessed at one point that Elliott waves were, he couldn't get it. It was something else. But he was showing up every day, and it was just that light coming to his eyes more and more. He was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm seeing something here. But if he didn't show up, that light wouldn't be there. And there's a lot more. Josh is still showing up every single day consistently and learning and growing. It's the same with everybody else out there. We got Tony, who's an amazing person, an amazing trader. Lisa, who's learning as well. Renee, who's a guru on this. Each one of you, it's already a bigger and better version of you a few months ago. But that's because you guys are showing up. You got to show up. It's not hard, I'm telling you. Don't quit on your dreams, all right, familia? Don't quit on your dreams. They will happen. If you respect what you do, you will get back respect. Trust me. If you treat this as gambling and as something for you to just waste your time, the market's gonna give you that too. Most likely, you're always right of what you think about yourself. If you think you're a gambler, you are a gambler. If you think you're a professional trader, you will be a professional trader, but you need to respect this as a professional trader. And remember what I always said, you guys are risk managers, not professional traders. It's a term that we got to start implementing in our vocabulary. Risk managers, not traders. There's too many traders out there, not many risk managers. And look, familia, the market is just fighting the sun right now, understanding that, yeah, liquidity has been taken out, and now it's negotiating either are they going to continue pushing to the downside or not. The buyers are not interested into this anymore. My friend, there's a big run to the downside. Big run here. Potentially the next stop could be this here, but I doubt there's so much liquidity sitting around here because it's being drained to the upside. And yeah, this is an Elliott wave from here all the way there, an Elliott wave. So this could be an Elliott wave 4, right? What do you think, Renee? Elliott wave 4 here? Who agree with that or disagree with that? Where is the Elliott wave army? Can somebody quickly do an Elliott wave analysis here? Because if this is an Elliott wave 4, we know how to catch an Elliott wave 5, right? We know how to do that. That's easy breezy. Because the Elliott wave 5 then will be the key to break even this higher point. Because it will go very far. Can somebody quickly throw a TA for an Elliott wave here? I don't want to do it because I can see it. Like, I don't need to do it. I really don't need to do it. I just want to see if you guys match what I can see. Somebody can like write it in the chat. Be like, hey, I can see an Elliott wave 5 happening. Come on, familia. I already gave you the money. All the money for today. Oh my God, I am getting so dizzy right now. Come on, familia. Elliott wave 4 or Elliott wave 5? What are we doing here? Could this be a diagonal later on? Because we are already kind of like going inside the area of an Elliott wave 1. See, those are the things that Elliott wave traders because they're so peaky. Like most of those guys are there are so peaky. Like some of those guys are missing a lot of opportunities in the market. You think if it was that easy, if it was that easy, you know, there would be like a ton of millionaires in the world, just like, you know, following all these simple rules. There's always manipulation to these rules, but you gotta live with them and understand them. Right? At least it's the first one. I think it's an Elliott 4 going up. Interesting. As I said, this is a flat. This is a flat correction. This entire thing, a complete flat. Okay. So when it's a complete correction, it will be a combination of many other corrections inside that complete correction. Okay. So what you need to detect is what kind of correction is happening from this point to this point. This is an Elliott wave here, from this point to this point. Okay. So the question is, what kind of Elliott wave is doing right now? Okay. So it is respecting that lower point there. Let's see. If you didn't sell, I'm giving you a window to think of another trade. But you gotta wait now, because it's too late for you to even consider going into anything here. If you didn't sell with us from the beginning, it might be too late for you to even consider it. So you gotta wait. A reversal. Wait for a market reversal. It will be good. Who's winning, familia? Who's winning? Let's go, let's go, let's go. As long as it's pushing down, we're winning. I'm trading 20 accounts right now. I'm making money. Money, money, money. As long as you are into this, you are winning. Let's go. Pushing down. You see, it broke it, didn't find anything here. Coming to the next session. It's coming down hard. And the good thing about our precision fair value gap indicator is it's showing you key points of the market. You know what I can even turn on right now? The Nexus. The Nexus can see also areas where the market, oof, ay, 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 fire. Soon as I turn it on, it's finding a divergence there. When I see that, you gotta like sell for a moment, but the market will turn back up at some point. It turned orange and it's coming up, down hard. All right, so probably targeting this M30, probably. It's gonna come back up at some point. Okay. It looked like this Elliott wave 4 is getting invalidated, so it can turn out to be something else. It's not entirely invalidated. It's still within the range to become a diagonal. Oh my goodness. What is it? It's in my office. Why am I getting like this sick? Oh my goodness. Oh yes, man. Are we winning or are we winning? Taking out Asia low. Josh. The one and only, my friend. It was taken out already here. But remember, Asia started here, right? You gotta read how it evolved. So right now, London is expanding. London and New York is expanding right now. That is a huge drop. Unbelievable drop. Unbelievable drop. Robust thing you need, my friend. I'm taking even lava, you know, magma. I'm taking like so many things. I just need to get rid of it. Like literally on Sunday, I'm leaving, going back to Mexico, and the weather there is amazing, but it's very humid. So as soon as I'm there, this thing is gonna like max 10 to me. I don't want to go when I have so many plans to go every, you know, to do all these things to not be able to do it. Just going from here to an hotel and getting in bed in a hotel, I'd rather stay, right? Spending a lot of money in this. But we are in a downtrend, as we predicted. Liquidity has been taken out completely. Completely. And this here is a no-show anymore. This was the move of the day on a Thursday before CPI. Isn't that crazy? Such a big move. Such a big move. Such a big move. Asia was taken out. Let's see. Let's see if we are going to go back to the moon or continue pushing down. Anything is valid right now. Whoa. 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 There you go. Isn't that great? Isn't that great, familia? Literally within like half hour, if you didn't sell, the next opportunity for you will be to catch an alien wave pushing. Okay? And this became a diagonal at this point. A diagonal wave. A diagonal wave. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Oh boy. It is very wide actually. It is a very wide wave. That means this market can go really far to the upside. If it does. So many lines on my screen. For those of you who are getting new into this, don't get scared, okay? I can turn these lights off anytime. I'm just gonna take this off. I'm just showing you guys some of the good stuff, okay? We can clear that out. Honestly, it's so you guys can visualize what things are and you guys understand where things are going, okay? The truth is that the best time frames to trade anything will be the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I'll show you guys how to read the market in the 1 hour, even for scalping. It simplified all that noise. Right? This is the bottom of that big wick. There's a lot of pressure there. This could be just a wick. This could be just a wick. But I always aim to the 50% of this entire candle. At least to the 50%. I always aim to that. At least there. If we break the 50% of that candle, then we are in an uptrend. If we are below the 50% of the previous candle, we are in a discounted price. So it just forms a wick and then it creates a whole body. Right? But we gotta wait an hour for that to happen. But if you want to see more details, go into the 5-minute time frame or lower time frames and see what really is dragging everything up. Okay. So let's see if this wave is going to be valid or invalidated. This has a huge potential to continue dropping. A huge potential. Huge potential. But it can either go down or go up. Go down or go up. If you're okay, looking at all this stuff here from Elliott. Looking at all this stuff. We know we gotta have a probabilistic mindset on this, right? We can't just guess. But looking at this chart here, can you like at least elaborate and tell me, based on numbers, what are the chances that we might go up or down? From 1 to 10, what are the chances that we have that the market can react and go to the upside? And from 1 to 10, what are the chances that the market can go down from this point? I want you guys to start thinking like that. It's always about probabilities. Okay? So what are those chances? Just write it in the chat, like write some numbers there. Just say, hey, listen, I think, because it's sitting on a support, right? That there's a very high chance that it's going to go up from this point. An example. Okay? Or you can say, well, there's momentum to the downside. And it's just creating a wick on that candle. So there's a very high chance that it's going to break that bottom and continue dropping. And from 1 to 10, I give it a 5 or 6. Who the heck is this? Make some sancocho. Who are you? So keep it real. How do you know about that sancocho part, man? That's like a Dominican medicine, bro. Who is so keep it real? I have no idea who you are, man. So you say 8% out of 10. 8 out of 10 that is going to go up. Okay, very good. So keep it real. So now what you do, you give me an explanation why. Actually, I have some soup up there. Not sancocho, man. Sancocho, that's like, I don't know if you guys know what we're talking about here. That's like a really heavy stew in Dominican Republic. And when your mom make that stew for you, poof, that's it. It heals you up. I think it will go up by 7. Prince. Oh, I grew up with some Spanish. Oh, okay. All right. So again, it's all about probabilities. Okay, familia? The market keeps grinding to the downside so far. Okay? We have no control over that. We have no control over it. So we work with probabilities. And if we understand that and we say, okay, as you guys said, 8 out of 10 chances that it's going to go up. What do you do? You have confluences to understand that, right? You said you have a support and resistance. You know that by rule. You have Elliott waves. You have whatever you're using to analyze the market. All these confluences, they have a point. And if each one of these points are meeting your criteria, you increase a number up, right? So it's matching this. It just went to a support. It's supposed to go up. Put check mark. For example, momentum. Where's momentum going? Up and down. It's going down. No, it's not going up. So I cannot consider momentum. Elliott waves. Is doing an Elliott wave 1 going up, catching to make an Elliott wave 5? No, so I can't say that. Like, you gotta like put into perspective all these points, and based on that, if you, for example, have 5 points that it has to match to go in the direction that you want, then you say, okay, I have a very high chance that it's going in that direction. If it doesn't match, or it goes above, or it's not even close to a higher number of your confluences, then it's the opposite. Then you have a very high chance that it's going to go in the opposite direction, right? You don't have to like have to a scenario. Is it one scenario? If it's not matching all of it, it's probably because it's not going to go in that direction. It's going to go into the opposite direction, right? That's what I say. You gotta have a probabilistic mindset, but you gotta know your tools, the tools you're using to actually make that number. You guys get that? Then there's people too that have so many things, so many confluences that they get frozen. They can't even trade. That happens to the bot sometimes. They have so many confluences that they have so many check marks that need to be checked in order for the market going in one direction, that none of them match. Sometimes you don't even get too close to a higher number, so you don't even trade. You know what I mean? So you get frozen. That's a very known state in trading. So what do? You simplify things by understanding how strong are these strategies that you're using. Elliott waves is one of them. Like, don't question that. You don't even have to question it. Elliott waves, okay? Support and resistance is very valid. Institutional price, very valid. Like, all these things, the more you have, the better game plan you have on any scenario of the market. Always have your gameplay and say, it's doing this, yes. It's doing this, yes. It's doing this, yes. No. And if those things match, the more you have, the better. But don't go too far either. Like, don't have like 10 things that it needs to happen for the market to go up, because most likely it's not going to happen, like all those 10 things at the same time. Okay? But even if you have like 3-4 things that they need to match, that's a good number. And keep that in your bucket. If they happen, you go for it. If they don't happen, you wait, right? They gotta have that dynamic mindset. And again, this is for scalping. Scalping is extremely dangerous for new people that are learning this, because you gotta look at the market at all times, very quick. That's what I said to people. Start slow, start with intraday, even swing trade, until you get it. Because whatever happens in the longer time frames, it will happen here in the smaller time frames. The difference is timing. That's the only difference. For an intra, you gotta wait 24 hours to close the trade. Anywhere between 24 hours. Scalping, you guys see it here. In 10 minutes, 15 minutes, in and out, you're out. But your mind has to be ready for it. And it can only be ready if you show up every day, you understand price action, you understand all these little concepts, and you get really good at it. Only like that. So keep it real. What's up? And remember, familia, if you want to be part of the Elliott Way group, the amazing Elliott Way group, you can join our community. Just scan that barcode here. It's on the screen. And the link is in the description too, okay? And don't forget, please, familia, there's so many people here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you are new to the chat. Like and subscribe. Don't forget. Come on, familia, come on. I want to see those likes being pressed. Come on, press like. Because what's going to happen, the algorithm in YouTube see that and can share this broadcast to other people that are seeking for this kind of stuff, this kind of information, this kind of knowledge transfer. Okay? So my mission is to help you guys to learn this stuff, and your mission is to make sure that other people know about it for free. Again, this is a free education for most people. As long as you guys can help someone, it's all good. It's part of the mission. All right. So you guys see an Elliott wave 1 being formed here. Elliott wave 1, right? So check mark. Yes. Is there any fair value gaps here? I see a small one here. Is that even valid? Just be careful, familia, okay? And it is doing a very funny pattern here. It might be doing a wedge coming down, okay? Might be doing a wedge coming down. I should switch quickly to another account here. My 18 account, my 20 accounts did pretty good. I should switch to another small account. And let's see. I'm giving you another shot here. It'll be a good one. Aim into this. A pretty quick one. Be okay taking the stop losses, alright? Just understand that this is a wedge here. If we break this higher point, I don't want to be in this trade. Just in case. If this is an Elliott wave 1, it should come at least here and then form an Elliott wave 3, take off like far. This is a wedge, like I believe it is. It will come to the bottom again. Oh boy, it might be expanding. Oh boy, might be a long one. Let's see. There you go, 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 there you go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I'm securing my bag there. I don't want to get too greedy because there's a fair value gap here. So, okay, let's go. Let's go. Keep giving it to me. Keep giving it to me. But there's a fair value gap, and that might be the Elliott wave 3 formation. So I got out. Oh boy, I got out. Just kick me out. Elliott wave 3 formation might be happening here, just in case. Oh boy. Okay. Is it? No, it should be at least here. Okay. It should be at least a little bit lower. Oh, but there's nothing here. There's no fair value gaps here. So why would it even consider pushing to the upside? There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. So yeah, this thing's just gonna continue probably pushing lower. This is at 38%. I don't like 38%. I hope it's just not tricking people here. But if this is a triangle pattern, oh boy, it's gonna be A, B, C, and A, B, C. It's gonna be another A, gonna keep doing that over and over and over and over until they break the wedge. Okay. There you go, familia. If you guys are selling, congratulations. I'm just showing you how to read these market conditions. Okay. I don't see anything here for an annual wave 3 to activate. I like to have them coming out of fair value gaps, but hey, no fair value gaps. No can do, my friend. I remember at one point I was on, and you mentioned that if we have any idea to help this channel grow, you ever thought about streaming TikTok? The leg will be a lot shorter and more user. Yeah, it's I know Brent is there, so many people are jumping into TikTok. I'm not a TikToker. I'm not a social media person. You know, I even have a hard time following it up in Instagram and in Facebook and all that stuff. Anything that consumes my time and I don't see any value to it, I try to stay away from it. And I'm a tech person. I'm an engineer, and knowing what's behind it is what really freaks me out. We're missing so much in life by being attached too much to these devices that we have people beside us and we don't even know who they are. So honestly, I mean, I have to comply with the world of today. Of course, I gotta look at my phone and see these channels and follow up with everyone that is around the world. But when I, for example, go into an Instagram, you go into this loop that you don't even realize, and you lose control of time. And by the time that you actually get your head out of Instagram, it's been already 4 hours gone. Same thing with Facebook, same thing with like TikTok, all that stuff. And not only that, it's information that is constantly scrolling and showing in your head. There's a psychology part so hard on Instagram that is they're constantly watching your brain with all this nonsense and all these like bad things that are happening around the world that it freaks you out. Honestly, like that's why I mainly try to stay away as much as I can from those things. And I'm guilty for it because when I'm in bed, I'm not gonna say no. I do look into Instagram and laugh like crazy with all this nonsense that is going out there. But then I put my phone away because I know where is that gonna lead me. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. Like you go into it and you just get lost. You go from one video to the next, 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 and then you end up wasting 3 hours of your time. And the person right beside you, it's gone. You lost 3 hours. You could just say something to that person beside you and laugh with that person. That's why, familia. Like, I know a lot of people ask me why you're not a celebrity online, why you're not this, if you have this stuff. Honestly, I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. And people, most of these people that are behind all this stuff, they're doing it for money. Honestly, why would you go into Instagram and you're doing it for money? That's the truth. Not for fame. And whoever is looking for fame, they're looking for money. So this is where I make money. So you know what I mean? When it comes to friendships and things like that, family, to me that's important. And the way that we are in this world right now, that we're all spread, unfortunately, you gotta keep in contact with them. So the way I see it, if I was 100 years ago, that I had to not even take an airplane, I had to take a boat to go to another country, and I'll be away from my mom, I'll be sending her letters and waiting a month to see a letter back from my mom or a friend. So we have the luxury to have a phone and within a second know how that person is. Hey, good for that. So why not use it? My problem is with all this nonsense that is in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and the new things that are coming out there that are out of control. They're truly out of control. And that's why the people, honestly, that's why, for those who are wondering, like, why not? This is my why not. And I might be wrong. I truly might be wrong. There are ways to do things that I don't know. There are a lot of ways to do things. I just simply don't know. But for now, I mean, I'm okay with what I do, I guess. And I'm willing to be open for anything. Like what Wyona suggested, TikTok. Hey, maybe that could be a good thing. I'm truly open for it. I should never really even spend any minute on it. I have a TikTok account. I do. And I tried when I was with the other company. They wanted us to, because that was a multi-level marketing company. They wanted us to expand and do all these fun stuff. I tried, but I'm like, my God, I was so like, no. Like, but hey, if you want to take the torch on that, I'll be more than happy to join. Or even if you guys tell me, hey, Luis, go into TikTok, turn this thing on, go here. It's better that way. There's no lag. It's quicker. I'll go there because I know there's a lag in YouTube. I know there's a lag in YouTube, but it's in TikTok is better. You guys believe that it's better that way? I'll go there. I have no problem. Either way, it's even through here. A little bit. Why on it? Honestly, my mind is foggy. You guys have no idea. I I see a cloud. I am already blind. Imagine that. I'm trying forcing myself to read so hard. But yeah, I don't know what is it. My temperatures are going like whoop, like literally just like the charts, like going up, going down, going up, going down. But anyways, familia, that's pretty much. And again, if you guys want to me to do TikTok and you guys think it's better because there's less lag on the other side, I'll be more than happy to also do TikTok. I know some people already asked me about it and they wanted me to do it, but again, it's like okay. Oh hi, you know what? It is that's a good idea. Wyona, multiple cameras. I have one, two. I have three cameras here, four actually. I can probably do that. That's a good idea. I know there's like services out there that you pay them and they do the work and they stream it through all these platforms. I just don't know anything about it. I know there's one that has like a little duck sign. It's like I don't know. I've seen them promoting it on YouTube. They're like, yeah, extreme on TikTok and this and all these streaming services. How does it work? Because I know in TikTok you gotta have like a horizontal, vertical thing. Like you don't see the whole screen. Even in Instagram. Brand is doing it. I don't know how. But again, there's so much of this online. There's so much of this online. There's so many people like they go online every day just broadcasting what they do. A lot of my friends that are like high-end traders, they do the same thing. You really don't need multiple cameras. You just connected the stream. Bro, I have no idea. I never spend not even a minute looking into it. Not even a minute. If you guys want to like outside of this, like do it with me. Be like, hey Luisito, let's connect on this thing on Zoom and let's set this up. Maybe that can work. Because I'm telling you, I have no idea how any of that works. And again, I'm a technical person, but you don't know what you haven't done. TikTok studio helps you to landscape more. Okay. I'll probably look into it, but hey, if you guys want to help out, I'm open to hear it, and we can go to TikTok. And I'll be a TikToker. Me and Quentin can go and do some crazy TikTok stuff. Oh, there you go, Streamlabs. That's the one, Jennifer. Streamlabs. That's the one I've seen promoted. But they do several things out there, and they go from there. The only thing I don't like about YouTube is the delay. It's like 20 seconds delay. It's bad. Because these things, you gotta be on the spot if you're doing scalping. But hey, familia, Elliott Wave 3 might be activating. He wants to move up. This wedge, it is changing the landscape right now. It is truly breaking. So inside of this area, it's doing something else. This, it's crazy. It's building liquidity to the upside now. This thing is completely shifting. This thing is completely shifting. But it's shifting in a way that can drop. And it can drop far down. It can drop far down, okay? You see it there? It can drop far down. This pattern here. This pattern is to drop far down, okay? So whatever you do, think about selling. But the higher the better. Probably even here. Around here, this area, if it does come up there, because then the drop will be to clear all this stuff. Okay? What is important to you, Luis? If you have a lot of people, you have less for each person, but you have a team that will manage it and protect your energy. That's true. Honestly, Wyona, like, my goal with this is that you guys can take on a lot of this stuff. So as a trader, as a purpose that I have on this is mainly to develop others. That will fulfill me a lot. But beyond that is what you guys can do with it. And this is the whole purpose of a community. It's not to be on top of anyone or take advantage of anything. Because at the end of the day, again, I'm telling you because I've done it. I have friends that I talk to them daily. These are people that I've been trading for many years. And if it wasn't because of them, I wouldn't be here either. They made me a better trader too because, hey, we're all different heads. I'm looking at things one way. You can go and read a book and learn something different. And be like, hey, Luis, look, this is efficient. So now you're passing a knowledge to me. Imagine that times 100, times 200. The more people we have in the community, the better, because we're going to have better chances to win. At the end of the day, what matters is to win, not to be on top of anyone. Because what I do here is for me and my family, nobody else. What you do on your end is for you and your family, nobody else. Each one of you is doing this for you and your family. But the knowledge is shareable. You can share that. Yes, look at NAS. Final TP. See what I mean, Jellybean? This is a pattern to fall. Sometimes it falls really far down. Really far down, okay? But that was a move right there, familia. It is, as you guys see, poof. It went right on. If you guys were selling, congratulations. This is life. But what I'm showing you is to read this whole entire thing. A lot of people guess. A lot of people guess. And a lot of people, you know, take a coin, throw it out, and go like, oh, head or whatever. We try to not do that. We work with probabilities and give you the best chances to win. Understanding risk, understanding management, and being okay with it. If I take in a stop loss in a trade, I celebrate it the same way any win. Because when I celebrated in the stop loss, I'm celebrating the fact that I was able to control a trade that was not in my favor and not expanded for so much, and my account is still alive. All right. Awesome, Wayana. Thank you so much, Wayana. Those are nice words. This is the community. This is what the community is for. I have seen many communities out there that you got one guy making so much money and everybody else like struggling for years, and then that person goes into another social media tool and become another person and do all this funny thing. That person keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, going from what? Listen, I know a guy. Oh man, that's so bad. I worked with him probably like 3 years ago, and I met him through the social media too. And this guy was in Toronto, and I started talking to him. I saw that he had like a good purpose with people and all that fun stuff until I finally got what he was doing. And to make things short, the guy left to Dubai. He started making all these ads on YouTube all over the place about him passing challenges and doing this thing with all this crazy stuff. And I keep following him. You know, I see him quite a lot still nowadays. But every time I see him, he's in a different state. He was in Dubai, Toronto, Florida. Like he's going to different places, just hunting heads out there. And I saw the cycle of things that he was doing repeatedly. And those are the people that I need to watch out, because they have intentions, but they also have a purpose, which is completely different their intentions. Okay. So yeah, just be careful with that. There's a lot of that out there. There are a lot of people out there that are trying to just get as much as they can at a point and then move on to the next target. I just know how to pinpoint these people that are like that, and when I see it, I run in the other direction. But I never take my eyes away from them, because I want to learn more from people like that. I truly want to learn more from people like that. I just want to learn how far they can go with this thing before they actually get in a huge trouble. At some point they will. At some point, you can do so many bad things in the world until one day. And even if you go into their community, it's funny because this person have like thousands of people in his community, and not a single person can say anything positive about him. So I'm like, why are you even in this community? And most people just want to see how far he can go with this BS. It's crazy, I'm telling you. You go on the side and talk to people, and most people out there that are not new, that already got engaged into this thing, they want to see how far he's gonna go with his BS. And they're there. They're not talking. They're not saying anything, but they're just there like a fly on the wall. Just watch. Same as me. But anyways, familia, here we go. Again, once more, continuation to the downside. This Elliott wave keeps expanding. It could be, as long as it doesn't break this Elliott wave, the beginning of Elliott wave 1, this can be expanding really wide. That's the thing I don't like about these patterns. And again, Elliott waves are meant to be broken. Rules are meant to be broken, familia. Congratulations, Lisa. Congratulations. Glory to God. That is right. Hey. God is putting all their kids under one roof for a reason. Amen to that. Boom, Lisa. God is the King. Oh yes. But anyways, familia, listen, I'm gonna cut it off now because it's starting to feel again hot, and I need to get off. I need to go drink some water, medicine, lay down for a little bit because I'm going down again. But anyways, I will be coming again to Mexico next Sunday. So I'm gonna be switching back again to do some of these Asia sessions with you guys. All right. Maybe London too for those people in Europe. But I'll be more in the nighttime again in Asia, and I'll be more active in sending signals too. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower, but I have other things to do in Mexico, people that I need to see, and things to do because I really loved where I was, and I just didn't get enough. I came back because my son's birthday, and I want to get back to where I was. Okay. But anyways, I will see you again next week, familia. We're gonna keep in touch in the chat. If you guys need anything, let me know. I'm here forever. Okay. Take care, familia. I'll see you next.
Goodbye.